Good morning, y'all. It is a lovely rainy Saturday morning and we are headed on a little trip today. Daniel's not feeling his best today. He's thinking allergies. I hope that's all it is, because I know sickness is going around. We're going to go pick up Jane and we're going to go up towards North Carolina to see a play. It's supposed to be flash floods today. Andrew told me they were expecting for us to get about 4 inches of rain, so whew, I think we done got 2 inches of it. We got a lake out here in the driveway. And pollen, yes. So that's probably a lot of Daniel's problem right there. But we're gonna go see a play and have a good time today. So, yep, that's what we're planning to do. I hope you're planning a good day as well. Even if it's raining or messy or sunshine, or even if you're blessed with that white, beautiful stuff called snow. Well, we're here at Narrowway. Hey, Jane. Hi. It's dark in here. We can only show you a little bit right now, so I'll turn you around. Can't do any filming when everything starts. I know y'all seen this before. But this is where we're going to spend our wet Saturday evening. So it's cold outside, it's cool outside, it's 57, and raining. So you know what we did? Yep, we did it, didn't we, Jane?
Yeah, I ate ice cream and froze me even more.
Y'all, Alaska is the #1 state in America that eats ice cream. So why would you not get ice cream?
And I didn't get any ice cream when I was in Alaska.
See?
Not any.
And she was in, what time of year? It was
September.
So she was in the fall. It wasn't snow and stuff. I don't know. But I know I've been to Ohio, and those Amish sure do like their ice cream in wintertime too. So we had a good time, y'all. It was enjoyed the play. We seen the 4 crosses. So if you get a chance to come to Narrowway, I have to say that, it's worth the trip.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Sunday morning, y'all. We're headed to church. Time has changed, and the morning hours has messed me up. And it is 48 outside today. So yesterday was like 75 for the high. Today's 60, and the night's 39 for the low, 36 for the low. So it's like a cold shock for me. Daniel says it feels good, but he's dealing with sinuses and colds and stuff, so yeah. But we're off to church and gonna have a good Sunday day, I hope and pray.
Here's what our ride to church looks like in the late winter, early spring. The peach trees are in full blossom. They're so beautiful.
Good morning. So as you can tell, I have 6 more ornaments here that I am working on, and I'm just going to put these over to the side so I can work a little bit. And yeah, that's how my Monday morning is starting. Well, hello, Kobe. He's faster. He runs like a little dart. There he is. Hey, Kobe. He likes to go out to the road, so when he's outside, he has to have a little collar on, a shock collar. But, can you hear the birds? It's a little chilly out here today. I've got my jacket on if you can't tell. But I wanted to show you that tree. It is so beautiful. I had 3 of those, and 2 of them has died. They don't live very long, and as big as this one is getting, it's not going to be long before it dies, unfortunately. But until then, I'm going to enjoy those purple flowers. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? It'll put on purple flower, and then it'll do a leaf. So Daniel's got to get some wood, but he's not feeling too good today.
Hi.
I've been wanting to bring you out here and show you this field. It's so pretty and green. Just very peaceful. So I am headed back with Daniel. We went earlier this week when I had the grandkids to, somebody gave us a tree, and the lady's son cut the tree down, and it was a split tree. And so Daniel's got the one tree, but the other tree, when he cut it down, he got stuck in another tree. And so we went over there, and as you'll see in video, Daniel tried to get it down. Well, he doesn't have a rope, and you need a rope. And he's looked this morning, but I don't think he's found anything. But he has a rope. He just doesn't know where it's at. So we're going back over there again to see if he can get it down, or if he's gonna have to go get a rope. We're gonna go get a rope and try to get some more wood. Like I said, he's not feeling good. We've got pollen really bad, y'all. Everything's in full bloom, and Daniel doesn't usually suffer too much from it, but he's suffering pretty good right now from it. So this is back where we're at, and he's found a chain, so hopefully he can do some pulling with it. You know, the tree is stuck all the way up here in the top of the tree. It's up in here. And I mean, that's just inexperienced sometimes. And then sometimes they just, I don't know how you're gonna get that out, because that tree's just, they're like jumbled together. So he's going to try to pull it. I hope it doesn't tear the truck up, because the truck is old. But yeah, we're going to see how it goes, y'all. All right, so he's pulled it this way, and he couldn't get it. So now he's going to try to pull it that away. Your chain just came off. But I think what's the problem is right in there, that limb is locked in there. And I'm thinking she's gonna have to probably get somebody to come in here and cut it with a bucket truck. My truck is old and I don't want to tear it up. That's all I got. So that just goes to show it's not coming down. So right now what he's doing is cleaning up the limbs. He's got she gave him the tree, and the deal was that he would put the limbs back there in a pile. And so that's what he's doing right now. And so he's gonna get up as much of this big wood over here that he can. And then I think he's gonna start cutting some. He's still got some other limbs he can be cutting. We just got to watch and make sure that things don't fall as we go. I'd go help him, but I would fall as sure as my name is Jan, and I sure don't want to do that way. My knees has been bothering me. So I am here to be Daniel's eyes for what he can't see. He's very, he's trying to be very careful anyway. but when he's cutting, he can't see what's going on above him. And so that's what I'm here for. So that limb that moved, the top of the tree is twisted. I don't know if it's still attached, because it looks like it is, but with that one limb coming down, I just don't know if it'll fall or if it won't fall. And so that's kind of where we're at. So I just told him make sure they got everything up right there, so if he goes to cut, he can run if he needs to, because a rope is not going to pull this thing down. And so well, he got it to move, it just ain't moving.
Stop right now.
Yep.
So the tree is caught in the tree that's still standing. It's got a limb from the one that's down is in the other tree. What I just did, I cut this limb that is hanging down, and it's only supported on the ground by 2 spots. Right here at the thick trunk, and then that other little limb about that big is going down like that. I noticed that limb was cracked there at the crotch where it's connected to the tree, so I went ahead and started cutting it. Cut it on one side, cut it on the other, and then started moving. And now it's just slowly cracking.
Yeah, constantly hearing it crack. So that means something's going to give away. And it's just a waiting game. Just don't go over there and let it fall on you, Daniel. That'd be a good seat for me. He's gonna split. So now y'all get to see. Yeah, you get to watch him. It literally looked like it was a rubber hammer on the wood, didn't it? But he split it. It's a lot of work to heat like we do, don't it? Isn't it, Daniel? And when he gets that loaded, I'll get him to show you what he got for Christmas. You've seen it while he was working, but he really loves it. It's bad when you don't feel good, and you got to do it anyway.
It's called being a man.
That's right. His daddy would work with fever. I don't care how sick he was. He would go out there and work, and I'd complain, and I've been burning up with fever all day. He'd come home, and sure enough, he'd be sick. So Daniel done some of that the other day. He hadn't done it in a couple of weeks, and he was a little sore when he got home Thursday. It's cracking some more. So what is that?
This is a splitting maul. You can find these at Lowe's, Tractor Supply, Ace Hardware, Walmart. This is one of the cheaper ones because it's got a fiberglass handle, but it's a 6-pound split maul. So that's what I've been splitting most of this tree with. My other stuff that I got.
Have you seen the chainsaw? I think he purchased this thing last year.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
It was straight, but as you can see, I've messed a couple of logs with this, and it's bent it right here. But it's basically helps turn the log. You put this on one side, this clamps it onto another, and then you use the lever to make it turn. That way you're not dulling your chain, hitting it in the ground. So this thing is quite nice.
So he's going to show you how it works. It might not be cut all the way, is it? Oh, he's got the big log. It's still attached. He thought it was cut, didn't you? Oh, you didn't? Oh, he knew it wasn't. He's just trying to move it away from the tree. I'm surprised Rainey never had one of those.
I don't think you knew about it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. He knew about a lot. All right, come show him what you got for Christmas. So last year, not last year, year before last, the adult kids decided they wanted to draw names, and that way we would spend more on one big present.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. And so, and I've showed y'all my Christmas presents. Well, this was what Andrew and Leah drawed Daniel's name this time. And this
Leah drew my name.
Leah did. I'm sorry. Leah did. And Andrew had Scott's. So we kind of tell each other what we want, give a list of what the things we want. So you kind of get your want list a little bit. And so this is what Daniel said he wanted.
It's a hard hat with hearing protection and a face shield. It's to keep the large particles of sawdust from coming in on your face. Now, it does let the finer sawdust come through, but the finer sawdust is not that much. So, it's still quite nice to have.
So he got that. They got it from Northern Tool. We went there and took pictures and showed it to him, and Leah went back and got it for him. She actually didn't call in to make sure that was the one that he had wanted, and he was happy with it. So I said, "You're happy with it, ain't you?" Helps with the noise too. But then again, he could have selective hearing.
No, it takes a lot of noise out.
Yep. So it's just a waiting game now, y'all. This is not the glamorous part of life. This is just the reality of life, y'all. Having to get wood. Having trees get stuck in the other trees. And they said that the owner's son come out and said that if they have to, they will get somebody, they know somebody that's got a backhoe that come in or a bulldozer or something, and they go try to cut the limbs where they can get it to go ahead and fall. So Daniel's getting as much as he can. We was just sitting and waiting for it to fall down, and I heard it cracking, and Daniel was pointing, and I was looking, and I was fixing to get out the car, and before I could get out the car, down it came. So
Did you get it on video?
I didn't get that part on video.
Aww.
I'm so sorry, y'all. But
Bad camera person.
I know. I have hurt legs, knees. I have to sit some, and I just sat. But you could hear it constantly popping, so we knew it was fixing to come. So, woohoo, all he's got to do is, oh, how you going to get that limb down?
Very carefully.
Very carefully.
Same way I usually do. Very carefully.
Yep. So, thank the Lord. It's down now. Daniel can do what he's got to do. And just cutting that one helped it to, didn't have a leg to stand on anymore. Well, it's down. He's going back at it now. Fixing to get the chainsaw. The only thing I'm worried about is up in the tree, the very top up there. I don't know if y'all could, yep. Right there. There's some limbs and stuff that's stuck in the tree from this tree, and I don't want that to fall on him because that could do some damage. So that limb that's up in the tree right there, I'm gonna bring out a little bit, that's up in the tree. I thought it had crossed over and it was that other limb that's back over right in, it's hard to see it, but it's right in here, right in there. I thought that was the whole limb, but that's not. That limb back there is from this other tree that's standing. If he's very careful, he can probably just take the chain and don't let it fall on you. You might want to hook it from the back. Just be careful because that could still fall on you. Hopefully it wouldn't do as much damage, but I'm thinking that's going to be easier he could probably pull it with his hands. I don't know, we'll see. But it's not up in the tree like I thought it was. So that's a good thing. I mean, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You can't really tell until you get in there and start investigating. The chain come unhooked. So I didn't get the tree falling on the camera because the camera was in front of the car and I was sitting in the car when it decided to fall. So maybe if we could just get this limb to show you how this limb looks, because he's done cut it, and it's like I said, it's not hooked to, it's not way over there like I thought it was. So now he's got to be like a sawhorse, one of them Clydesdales. It's still up in there pretty good, but it's gonna fall. Here it comes. Sorry, I had to stay close to my car because my battery's dying. Timber! That would have really hurt. That would have hurt you. That would have definitely killed you. That could have killed you too. You know, they say, I don't know how true it is. They say a dime falling from the Empire State Building can kill you just as, you know, it's a dime, but it could kill you. Because it's falling so fast and so far. I don't know. That's what I've heard. So Daniel's got it down. I can leave him now. Good job, Daniel. He's tired. He's probably wanting to go home and get him some lunch too, because it's getting around lunchtime, I think. And he'll be back probably to work on it some more unless he's on get a load. Well, that would be ridiculous not to take a load home. So I don't know how he's feeling. Like I said, he's not feeling so good. It is not something he's got to rush and get done, all of it done today. He's been working on it, but as much as he can today since he's not working today. I don't know if I've shared this with y'all in another video or not, but I just wanted to tell you what the Lord had done for us because, you know, He's an amazing God. Even when we go in valleys and the storm is dark and it feels like the clouds are just overwhelming, He's still good to us. So, Daniel had cut down a tree, but it didn't last very long. We've bought 2 loads of wood. It's $60 a load every time you buy. It usually lasts a week. And if it's really cold, I don't even know if it would last a week. But when we bought them, it was just because of necessity. We needed them. Daniel was busy or doing something, or he was working and we needed it right then and didn't have access to wood. So I put on Facebook that I wanted to buy a truckload of wood, not a dump truck, a dump truck. Randy used to do that. We've done that a couple of times. Last year we tried to get a guy to bring them to us, and he said he would, and he never showed up, so we had to do something else. So this lady was a customer of Randy's. She was also one of the school teachers at the school where the boys went. Her ex-husband was a customer of my daddy's who used to buy hay. Where we live, there used to be an old store building. He actually tore the building down on half. So I've known him since I was a teenager. Anyway, she actually came to us right after Randy died, wanting this tree down. And Daniel, just between well drilling and getting cut what we did have, he just didn't have time to mess with it. And so I think she came back again last year and still he didn't have time. So this year he was actually, I put on Facebook that we were looking for wood, and I had one response, and I asked her how much. She said, "Well, we sell it by the load." I said, "Well, I don't want it by the load. Don't want you to cut it up. I just want to cut it up. I just want a dump load." And she was supposed to get back in touch with me, and I never heard from her. So, and it was like the next day or that day. It was like the next day. This lady comes back to the house and says, "You know, I've got this big tree. Would you come get it down?" And so, and then from there, somebody at work was going to give Daniel some wood, and then another man that he went to school with her daughter, he said, "Daniel, I got plenty of trees. When you need some, just come get them." So the Lord just provided for us what we needed. And this, she got, her son actually, Daniel was wondering, how in the world am I getting this? It's the biggest tree he's ever cut. And he said, "How am I going to get this down?" And when he went over there, her son was in from Texas, and he had cut it down, so Daniel didn't have to cut it down. So that was a blessing. But it got stuck in the tree, and you've seen how we got it down little by little, but he got it down. So thank the Lord for that. So I was just on the way home, and I passed this Baptist church, and I have to tell you what the sign said. It says, "Cannot give our heart to God and keep our bodies for ourselves." And that's so very true. We've got to give God all. Mind, body, spirit, and soul. We've got to give it to God. I got 2 cakes fixing to go in the oven for the bakery. So here's my last 2. These cakes that just came out the oven. These are sour cream. I've got 2 cooling on the table, and just took these out so they can cool. Oh, they are incredibly. I was in the other room doing some editing, and I could smell them. They smell so good. So hopefully customers will come and buy some.
At Shumpert Hill Bakery today, and we're opened on Friday.
All right, y'all, I'm out at the bakery today, and if it wasn't for the grandkids, I don't know what I'd done. They've been such a big help. So, yep, that's our baked goods today, and we got it going on here. So just showing you what we're doing today.
Here, today is my birthday. This is my birthday dress, my birthday present from Grandma, Uncle Daniel.
Well, it's Saturday, and Daniel's out here with me, and we're at the bakery again today. It's been slow this morning, but that's okay. That's part of life. I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but the grandkids are here today. Elizabeth's 6th birthday is today, and unfortunately, Mom and Daddy had some things they just couldn't get out of. So she's spending the day with us, and they're on the bouncy house. So they are having she's having a wonderful time. And she got her a little dress, and she just had to wear it today. So she's going to get more presents tonight. And we're going to have the whole family over and cook out hot dogs and get more presents. And she's cake and ice cream, so she'll be thrilled with that. So it's going to be a good 6th birthday for her. So that's just what's going on today, y'all. I got to go get groceries directly, and so here is what they're doing right now while the bakery's open. They are, it's Elizabeth's birthday, and so she wanted the bouncy house today. And so they are doing the bouncy house. Yeah, and I'm going to try to block their faces as much as I can, y'all. Oh, yeah, that's darling. So, you see what's going on today. Too much fun as a kid. There's 2 more up there in that area right there. So that you see where Abel's going, where Elizabeth went. Excuse me. The pollen is awful. Look at there. Hey. You're on YouTube.